Welcome everyone to my third episode of Fili Food Diaries here on YouTube. Now today is a very, very special day. Not because I've got fairy lights in the kitchen or in a Christmas jumper, but because we're doing the Philippines national dish, Adobo. Got my Imelda Marcos inspired hairstyle for it too. So cue the flag, cue historical figures, cue the anthem, and here we go. So we're not going to cut any corners today, ladies and gents. I've put a lot of love into this recipe because I want to do it justice. So without wasting any more time, let's get to it. So we're using 1 bulb of garlic. So again, we don't have to be so precious, just chop it up roughly. So we're going to use 2 onions. Making my eyes water so much, quick! So we've halved our ingredients, which is the garlic. So we've got half here and half the chopping board. I'll show you what we do with that a bit later. We are using 1 of the onions, chopped onions here, half of the peppercorns. Now here we have the kilogram of belly pork. I actually went to the local Lung Fung wholesaler to get this. It actually doesn't have any bones in it at all. So first of all, we'll add half a garlic. Next up, 1 onion. So to this, we're actually just going to add some bay leaves. Now, the bay leaves, my mum is a ledge because she actually grows them in the garden. So we just rip those 2 bay leaves out, put that in there. Thanks Mum for the fresh bay leaves. Now it's time to put our pork in. Bear with me for using 2 tongs. Water. So here we're actually going to just leave the pork to boil for about half an hour or so, and there's lovely juices. At this point I like to add a bit of peppercorns. To this we also add a bit of salt. Now we'll leave this to boil for half an hour. .30 minutes is out, so we just turn up the heat. And this lovely juice. It smells really nice here right now. So that's good. So what we do is we'll just take this out slowly and just set aside onto a clean plate. Now the beauty of this is now, so we've got this lovely pork stock which we'll use in the next stage. See you there. Let's add the rest of the garlic into our pan. The other chopped onion. So at this stage, we're actually going to make the sauce, Adobo sauce, and let the pork marinate and slow cook in it for about 2 to 3 hours. My mum's fresh bay leaves from the garden. Now you don't have to use fresh, you can definitely use dried bay leaves, but there is a certain scent that just makes it so much different to the dried one. Okay. So to this we're going to add some Lee Kum Kee premium dark soy sauce. Now you can use any dark soy sauce whatsoever, it doesn't have to be this, so we'll just add 1 cup of that. Next up is Datu Puti, which is Filipino vinegar. It actually says the fermented cane vinegar. So we just add a cup of that. I like to add a bit of sugar. Just sprinkle tablespoon. of sugar. This is the Lee Kum Kee's Worcestershire sauce. Can never say it properly, but this is optional. Again, I'm just going to add a teaspoon. Maybe 2. So we've got my 2 tongs again. Carefully. Place that in there. The rest of our peppercorns. Tiny bit more salt. So like as you can see, the pork is not completely submerged into the sauce. So we'll just top it up with more lovely pork stock. So now you can see the pork belly submerged. Looks like it's quite happy in there. So ladies and gents, now it's time to put your feet up or maybe do the dishes, because we're going to leave this to cook on the very lowest setting that we can for 2 hours. I've set my timer for an hour just so we can have a look at it, just to check if it's okay, making sure that none of the liquids are completely dried out and cooked through. See you in an hour. Right guys, so it's been an hour, so let's just have a little peek, shall we? Ooh. So that looks really good at the moment. At this point, I like just to give it a taste, just to see what we're working with. You can tell it's still a bit sour, which means that it's still not ready. So we'll just put the lid back. So the time has come, ladies and gents. Very excited. Let's go have a look. That looks beautiful. Right, let's give it a taste just to see if the sauce is what we expect it to be. Just so you guys know what I'm talking about with regards to the taste, the vinegar is not strong anymore. It's actually cooked through and it's kind of like melted with the soy sauce a bit more, so it's less strong, not as pickly or anything like that. Just gives a nice kind of subtle kind of taste to it. And the soy sauce, you know, it's not as salty either. It's just kind of just married and beautiful, if that makes any sense at all. So let's just take the pork out slowly. This is very tender at the moment, so you have to be very, very careful. Oh my god, so scary. I'm going to leave this aside and I'm going to show you what we can do with this lovely sauce. See you in a bit. So here we have a pot and a sieve. So first things first, let's give this sauce a mix. So obviously we don't want this good juice, this very tasty juice, to go to waste. So we just sieve that in. I have some corn flour and water solution, which we'll add bit by bit. Just to see it thicken. So it's pretty hard to see what the consistency is like in camera, or on the camera even. If I just show you, it's nice and glossy and rich. I think I've been watching too much MasterChef. It's almost like a jus. My Adobo jus. So that's ready. Let's take it over to the counter where we'll serve it up. Right, ladies and gents, the moment of truth. I feel like I've been waiting for a whole day for this. So here we go. Let's just test to see how soft it is. Oh man. Oh my god. My mouth is watering right now. So what I'm doing is just slicing it into about 1/2 inch slices. I'll show you what I'm going to serve this with, this delicious piece of belly pork with. Finally, the moment has come for me to taste this gorgeous piece of meat. Now, I've been drooling the whole day waiting for this to finish. Just to let you guys know, it is great with steamed rice, no doubt about that. But because we're in London, I wanted to put chips on the plate. Now, given that we always put salt and vinegar on our chips, why not soy sauce and vinegar? So here we go, let's try it. I'll just put this all on my arm. Here we go, ladies and gents, don't judge me. I can't explain how good this is right now, but you do have to try. Try the recipe and you'll find out. Let's try this chip. Now the aim, ladies and gents, is to balance the saltiness and the sourness of the vinegar. Right now you know it's right because they just blend so well together. They're not overpowering each other at all. They're just beautiful. So I'd just like to say a massive thank you to everyone who's given me nothing but love on Facebook, on Instagram, on the YouTube channel. It means so much to me. Now I really do hope you try this recipe out. Full rundown is on FiliFoodDiaries.com. It is definitely worth it. I'm not just saying that because I made it. It really is. Now catch me next time. I'll be making Palabok. Cannot wait. So until then, see you later.